Hey, welcome back. Last video here on the 57 Lincoln, we went through the electrical system and found that nothing really works. Two interior lights, a couple dash lights, and a horn worked every now and again. It sounded like the electric windows wanted to work, but they're probably just too stuck. So I'm not going to worry about that until I go in and start restoring the interior any further. However, one thing I did notice whenever I turned the key to see if the engine would turn over, just a little bump, was that nothing happened at all. So it gives me an idea that the original starter solenoid is no good. Now I have an aftermarket one, probably, I don't know. I've had it on the shelf for a couple of years now. I'm gonna see if it'll fit in here. I know it will. It looks the same. And I've already tested continuity in this one, and I know it's good. So I want to dive underneath the car, get the old one out, get this one wired up, and see if we can at least turn the engine over. If we can turn the engine over, then I'll proceed a little bit further. Who knows? I don't know. I don't have all the goodies to put the engine back together yet. And by that I mean intake gaskets and gasket maker for the valley pan, and a couple other things that I need. If this does turn over, I want to focus on that, getting that put together by Friday for Friday's video. And yeah, hopefully Friday evening we can get this thing to at least fire off. So follow along. This is all I'm doing today. Just getting this installed, see if it'll turn over. I don't have a lot of time. It is Wednesday. Kids got out of school early. Got stuff going on afterwards. So this is what I'm doing. Sorry. It is what it is. Well, the nice thing about these starters is they're not up there on the fender like you see in later Fords. They're right down here on the frame by the starter. So that makes life way more fun and exciting, especially when you're trying to get the bolts out. See, there's my battery cable. There's two of the battery. That one grounds to the starter. And you see that is extremely corroded. And then there's two bolts that go to the frame. Nut bolts. So that's one I'm each working with. Awesome. All right, we got the new starter solenoid in. Everything's hooked up. I know I said I like it, that the fact that it's down there, convenient, on the frame, by the starter, instead of up here on the fender. I take that back. That was a massive pain in the butt. Yeah. All right. I don't know what to do next. Let's figure it out. All right, well, if I have any dreams of making this turn over and do what I need it to do, I need to get these push rods put back in. I found the one in the trunk that wasn't bent. It's a little thicker, but it's the same length and everything. So I'm gonna get that installed, get this cleaned out. Debating if I wanna go ahead and put the distributor back in. No, I'm gonna leave that out. And then put the camera on it and see what happens. All right, get the battery hooked up, see what happens. Nothing. In fact, I don't have anything going on here at all. Don't know what happened there. The other day I had battery and lights, reverse lights, something, you know. Now I've got nothing. I checked the battery's good, so I don't know. But have no fear. My wheel cylinder came in for my Chrysler 300 sitting outside. So I want to get that replaced real quick and bleed the brakes again and see if I could actually take it for a drive. In case you didn't know, it is possible for one of these to be bad right out of the box. That's why I'm having to redo this again, because I replaced one, and the second after I got it fully bled and it got pressure, you could hear the seal inside pop, and she just started spilling everywhere. So that's why I'm here doing this again. You might notice that I don't have all of this tore apart. It's because, well, thankfully you don't actually have to tear it all down to replace one of these. But apparently I do need my hands to open this package. So I'm gonna get this done and I'll bring you back in. Well, the moment I've all been waiting for. This car right here, 1965 Chrysler 300, is for sale. I know it. Can't believe it. She runs. She drives. She's got a new transmission in her. Dyno Trans out of Temecula, California built the transmission. The interior is in great shape for the most part. A little rip here, but the seat is super comfy. The back seats here are extremely crunchy. Don't worry about all that mess. I'll clean it up. This car will be detailed and cleaned before it sells, so no worries there. Starts up, no problem. If anything, it'll just need a little bit of timing adjustment. Don't worry about the bumper here. I have it loosened up because I have to line it back up and make it nice and neat. Tires don't match because I got cheap tires to get it rolling on the road. This is a cancer-free car. There's not a speck of rust hole anywhere. Only rust that's on here is surface rust from scratches, the dents right here, and up here, the surface rust here, this cool patina. But I think you could probably cover that up and be really neat. Engine is a 383. New engineered cooling products, aluminum radiator. I've got new plugs and wires in it. The AC does not work. The switches don't engage. Turn signals all work. Brake lights work. Headlights work. The radio kicks on, but it's all staticky. So if you have any questions or concerns or comments or whatever, shoot me an offer, whatever you want to do. My asking price right now is $10,000. Located in Anza, California. Shoot me an email. I will put my email in the description and put Chrysler 300 in the subject box so I know you're not a scammer. As far as the Lincoln goes, I don't know what happened. She had power, for the most, I had lights inside, a horn. Now I've got absolutely nothing. I don't know what happened. I don't know. So that's frustrating. I'll get in there and dig that out, figure something out, I guess, over the next couple of days. But yeah, that's annoying as heck to me. Well, today was a bit of a waste, wasn't it? Sorry if this video wasn't as entertaining or you like it or anything like that. Totally understand if you hit that dislike button. I'd appreciate it if you didn't. Also, thank you to everyone who has watched, liked, subscribed. Let's see, since my first video on the Lincoln came out, my subscriber count has 12x'd, and I can't tell you how awesome that is for just little me putting out some kind of crappy videos. Can only get better, right? So if everything goes well, Friday we'll have another video out. Hopefully we get this thing figured out. I don't know. And what else? Yeah, I don't know. And I guess until next time, thanks for watching. God bless.